My mother reached into her purse and pulled out a beige envelope, the same one she had held at the lawyer's office. My heart thudded against my ribs. 3 months ago, she began. Someone asked the building manager if Sophia could authorize permanent entry for immediate family. They wanted to know if the private elevator could be deactivated and if the master key could be changed without Sophia present. Jason froze. Eleanor's breath hitched. My mother held up a sheet of paper. The manager has worked with us for 20 years. He told me everything. I looked at Jason, still hoping, like a fool, that he'd deny it. But he just stared at the floor. His silence was the confession. My wedding dress started to feel heavy, like it was soaked in lead. I asked him if that was why he needed a copy of my ID. He lied, claiming it was for the trip, but my father cut him off. "There was no trip," he said, holding up his phone. "The travel agency confirmed the honeymoon to Italy was canceled 6 weeks ago. The refund went into an account in Jason's name." The room erupted. Italy. I had chosen every hotel. I had dreamed of walking those streets with him. I whispered, "You canceled our honeymoon?" Jason stepped toward me, stammering about rescheduling, but he had no answer when I asked him, "With what money?" The room went cold as a man in a gray suit stood up from the back. I'd seen him earlier, whispering in Jason's ear. He walked toward us, his voice low but cutting through the silence. "Jason," he said, "we have a problem. If that apartment isn't in Sophia's name, our deal is dead." Jason turned a ghostly pale. My father let out a dry, dark laugh. The man, Arthur, explained that Jason had used my home as a moral guarantee for an investment, a fancy term for a life-altering lie. Eleanor's hand shook so violently that red wine spilled down her gold dress. It looked like a bloodstain. I didn't feel shame anymore, just a cold, hard clarity. I looked at Jason and asked the only question left. "How much do you owe?" He couldn't speak. Arthur did it for him. $12.5 million. The room became a void. This man, my husband of 2 hours, had gambled away my home before I even took off my veil. I looked at him and asked, "Is that why you married me?" For the first time, Jason couldn't find a lie fast enough. When Eleanor tried to claim he loved me, I finally snapped. "Shut up," I told her. "Don't you ever say the word love in my name again." The DJ finally killed the party lights. The room went dim, lit only by cold chandeliers and the glow of 100 cell phones. The masquerade was over. When my mother told me we were leaving, Eleanor actually laughed. She had the nerve to ask about the money her family spent. My father shut her down instantly. "I paid for this wedding," he said. "The contract is in my name. Stay and eat if you're hungry, Eleanor. We have nothing left to celebrate." My mother gently pried the cake knife from my hand. I hadn't even realized I was still clutching it like a weapon. I looked at Jason one last time. I expected to feel like I was dying, but I didn't. I just felt the love leaving me. It wasn't a scream. It was like dirty water disappearing down a drain. As I walked toward the exit, the crowd parted like I was carrying fire. But near the door, Jason's sister, Claire, grabbed my wrist. She was trembling. "My mom has a key," she whispered. The floor seemed to move beneath me. Claire told us that while I was sleeping 2 weeks ago, Jason let Eleanor take photos of my keys to have copies made. My mother's eyes turned to stone. My father reached for his phone to call a locksmith, But Claire wasn't done. She looked at her mother, still standing in the center of the room, stained with wine and faking dignity. "She didn't want to move in later," Claire sobbed. "She was going tonight, while you were supposed to be in Italy. She said once she was inside, no one could get her out without a scandal."